Joining me now is David Phillips, Senior Climatologist with Environment Canada. David, thank you as always for joining us.
Thank you, Roger.
I mean, sure, you've seen these numbers. Your thoughts on it? That it looks like it's going to be the warmest ever.
Well, it's a done deal. It's in the bag. I mean, they said that it would almost have to be an ice age cometh in November and December to deny this year as being the warmest year on record. And it would beat what year? 2023. I mean, just year after year, we just seems to establish these all-time records. This year, kind of interesting, we got up to August of this year, where 12 of the last 13 months established for the individual months the warmest such month in history. And that is just shows how consistently warm this period has been. And Roger, it really is because of several factors. I mean, the increased amount of greenhouse gases that we're emitting into the atmosphere. 2023 was the all-time record year. It broke the year before, 2022. And so 2024, nothing to suggest that increased gases, greenhouse gases has stopped. We also saw the El Nino. We had the El Nino last year in 2023, a very large, intense, very expansive. And often you find that the second year, the year that it sort of borders against, is often the warmest year because of the water is warmer, the ground is, the rivers and lakes. So a lot of that heat has been given up in this particular year. So not a surprise. The oceans are like hot tubs out there everywhere. Every ocean basin is warm. So there's no surprise. This is not an earth-shattering kind of announcement coming from the European Center. It is very alarming. It shows you how sick planet Earth is.
Now, you mentioned about the oceans and the temperatures are record temperatures. I know we're seeing a huge reduction in ice up in the Arctic, but down in Antarctica, the ice has actually been growing, has it not? Have they figured out what's happening with all that?
Well, you find that the ice in the Antarctica, sometimes it increases and decreases. What I've seen, though, Roger, is that October was the second lowest amount of ice they found in Antarctica, and Arctic was also the fourth lowest figure of ice in that particular ocean basin since recorded history during satellite times. And Canada has reflected what the globe is. Often we're not necessarily in step with what we're seeing globally. But this year in Canada, we had the warmest winter on record, 2024. We had the fourth warmest spring and summer on record. And while the numbers are not in for the fall, Roger, it's just nothing but warm from coast to coast to coast. Until winter comes to the north, it's not going to come from the south. So I dare say, with still November and December to go, it's very likely that this will also be, at least if not the warmest, the second warmest. The second warmest year in Canada was 2023. So we're likely to be either beat that and be another warm year in Canada. There's no denying it that it has been very warm, and it's been consistently warm, and for many decades. It's not just, when you take a look at all of these record warm temperatures monthly. I look back and when was the last time we had a record cold month in the world? And it was 110 years ago. So no question about it. They stick a thermometer in the planet. It says fever, and it is continuing. There's no let up for this because of the greenhouse gases we're emitting and because of all the residual heat in the earth.
Okay. Dave, thank you as always for your expertise.